What is meditation really about? Pretty much every day, or at least once a week, I'm trying to wrap my head around meditation, the practice of meditation, what it's really about, how I can describe the essence of meditation, how I can convey to other people the idea, the motivation, the maybe the reality of meditation. And I'm never quite able to to get to the point of meditation. And I think that really says a lot about meditation, because no matter what ideas or concepts, no matter which words I choose to describe meditation, they're never able to capture what it is. They can never really describe how I feel, what I experience when I'm meditating. And I guess that's why I'm doing this video, to point to the fact that I can only point to the essence of meditation. I can only point to the practice of meditation, but it's extremely hard to tell you, to put into words what meditation is. So I will just try to describe it, to get near to it maybe. Well, when I meditate, I just sit down mostly with erect spine. And of course you can meditate when you're walking. Not of course, but you can. And you can pretty much meditate or be meditative in every stage of your life, in every moment. There's like always this possibility. It's not confined to sitting down or sitting like this, whatever. Like, there's not this one form or this one situation where you have the ability to meditate. It's like always there. It's like always possible, because essentially you just need to be aware. But yeah, what is this awareness? It's well, it's not thinking. It's not imagining something. It's not feeling. It's not smelling, tasting, anything like this. It's the perception of all these things. It's maybe it's like the container. It's that in which all of these things arise. It's the light that's pointing to all of these things, or it's the light that enables you to experience all of these things. I mean, you can smell something, you can think about something, you can do this and that, but what is it that experiences all of those things? I mean, what is it inside of us that recognizes, oh, there is me doing something, or I am thinking something? What is the essence of our self, maybe? What is aware that there is something like a self? So back to sitting and just meditating, being meditative. It's seeing the things like they are. It's not actively engaging in thinking or in the senses. It's recognizing that there is something like thinking, that there's like movement in your mind, that there is hearing, that there is seeing, that there's smelling, that there are all these things, that there are things, sensations coming up, but it's not engaging in them. It's letting everything play its part, its role, its manifestation. It's just observing all of the stuff. You can try for yourself a little experiment, a little taste of meditation, and that is just, yeah, maybe just closing your eyes and then waiting for your next thought to come up. And when you do this, when you try to see what's arising inside of your consciousness, then you can get a little feeling, a little taste of what it means to be mindful, to just be aware. Because then you go above your thoughts, beyond your thoughts. You you just observe them. Oh, I'm thinking about doing a YouTube video. I'm thinking about going out with some friends. Oh, I can't go out with some friends because of Corona and the lockdown. No, but that's bad. No. Like, it's like listening to someone else. And listening is also a really good way of describing meditation. Just purely listening to what's going on. And if you're really listening to someone else, it's also a really good practice of meditation and being meditative. But if you're a good listener, then you're not constantly interrupting the other person. You're taking everything in. And if you're a really good listener, then you're listening to the other person, but you're also listening to how you're reacting to the other person. And to take this example onto yourself, it's if you're really listening to what's going on inside of yourself, you see that there are things arising, and then there are reactions that are sometimes programmed into yourself, like, yeah, affection and uncomfortableness and pleasantness that you associate with different things and different thoughts and concepts and ideas and sensations. So you can listen to your own thoughts, and then you can listen to your reaction to these thoughts. Like, oh, I'm thinking about the weather, and then you're like, I'm not supposed to think about the weather. And then you criticize yourself for criticizing your thoughts. But if you're just aware of them, then you stop this chain of reactions, of criticizing. Maybe some people will call it karma. You no longer engage, you no longer give energy to your thoughts and all these things that arise. And if you just listen, if you do nothing but observe, then slowly there's like a shift inside of yourself. You're no longer like torn apart and restless because there are all these thoughts and sensations, and you just want to engage in all of the stuff and react to all of the stuff, and then you're like, there's so much going on. But then you just become really still, really relaxed. Yeah. So I hope this helps you to understand meditation a little bit more. Maybe it inspires you to investigate these things I've just said. And yeah, if you have any questions about the stuff, then just leave me a comment, just message me on Instagram. You can find my Instagram in the video in the video description. Yeah. Thank you for listening to this inquiry, this approach to meditation. Take care.